following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy.
It's patriotic. It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world. I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to dig it, give it a share. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and you're following me on all the social media platforms. That way, if there's a band, a song, a video, something you want me to check out, you can hit me up with a DM or leave it in the comments below. If you are going to leave it in the comments below, just do me a favor. Give it a cursory read through the comments. If you see your suggestion has already been made, all you have to do is leave a like and reply with I concur. That will help my old burnout DJ resin-coated brain put everything into a nice little organized list, and I can get it into the handy-dandy notebook. Now, be warned, my brain is a card catalog organized by a monkey on methamphetamine. Just so you know. Before we get started in today's video, I do want to say thank you to Aspen Dental, Connect 200, Music 2C, and Gothic Jewelry. They are the reasons why I don't ask you for money. So thank you very much to my sponsors. Don't forget, be a subscriber. That way, Saturdays, 2 p.m. Central Time, we go with a live stream, The Wild Side Live, right here from East Nashville. It's your opportunity to ask me anything. If you want to know about radio, if you want to know about my tastes in music, stories from the biz, whatever you need to know, I will be as candid as possible. Some things I keep a little private. Some things I'll share. So all you got to do is ask. Now, it has been a good opportunity for me to explain why I haven't been doing some reactions. So it's a great opportunity for you to ask me a question where I can give you a further explanation than I could replying to a comment. So it is a live stream every Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Time, live from Music City, USA, which we've been since 1929, I believe. Today's suggestion is coming from Eric Morales on social media. He hit me up and said, bro, have you ever heard of Powerwolf? And I said, in passing, because that is my knowledge of Powerwolf. I've seen mentions, I've seen suggestions, I've seen, algorithms pop up, but my knowledge of Powerwolf is very, very limited. I think they go back to 2003. They're from Germany. So he said, hey, you got to check out this song. You got to check out this performance. So today we are checking out a song from the album Sacrament of Sin, released in 2018. This is Powerwolf with Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend, live from Wacken 2019. Here we go. And don't forget, let me know everything down below. Educate me on Powerwolf, please. That's why you're here. You're my Sherpas. Do your job. Sorry.
Demons are a girl's best friend.
Good live metal tune. That is Powerwolf, Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend, live Wacken Open Air 2019. Suggested by Eric Morales. Good suggestion, man. That is, again, I'm not as familiar as any of you with Powerwolf, so please do me a favor. Down below in the comment section, tell me everything you know about the band, and that helps me understand a little bit better going forward in my journey through my new music discovery. So thank you very much for that. So let's go with the Holy Trinity here. I have this little thing that I do where I do this Holy Trinity of what makes a band awesome. And I don't mean awesome as in this is the authority of what is good. No, it's not what I mean. What I mean is the people who love the band are suggesting the band. Why is it awesome? Okay? So what is so appealing about Powerwolf? Let's start with the first aspect of what I call the Holy Trinity, the connection between the band and the crowd. That's number one. How is the crowd responding to the energy being put off the stage? And what's the energy like coming out of the crowd? Is it hostile? Is it welcoming? What kind of energy is coming off of there? And what is clashing in the middle? Is it folding into each other or is it bumping into each other? So what I'm seeing here is an absolute direct connection, the shortest distance between 2 points, between the band and the crowd. And they have been around since '03, so obviously well-established band in Europe. So I can see that the crowd is as excited to be there as the band. And that's, again, I don't like to see clinical bands. And what I like about a band like this is that they are theatrical. And you can let me know down below what it all means and the meaning behind everything. But they are theatrical in their presence and their appearance, but they're able to create an overall tone that keeps up with it. So I really dig the control and the joy that's coming from the band. They're having a good time. They're on stage. They're playing their thing. They get along with each other. That's the other part of the Trinity. How is the band on stage within their own music? How is the band responding to themselves on stage? Do they look like they're having fun, basically? And these guys are having a good time. They definitely enjoy what they do, and that is an added instrument. We say in the voiceover industry, you can hear a smile. It's absolutely true. Plus, it also changes the way you speak. If you speak with a smile, you tend to be a little bit more positive in your delivery, and you appear to be more positive in your delivery. So when you're on stage and you're performing a song, if you're just standing there singing, it's putting off of a different energy than his control of that crowd by moving from one side to the other to include everybody in them. And he's doing it with a really good, rich, thick texture of his vocals that's creating a warmth with also a power that goes behind it. So he's able to shift his control from one side to the other and keep everybody captivated. So well done. Absolutely well done by the lead singer. He obviously is very good at what he does because of, again, it's that control that I'm talking about. He's able to interact with the band, still be in control of that positive energy while on stage, while also controlling the front of that stage as well. So well done there. As far as the song goes, the overall song, the piece coming off that stage, that's the third part. What kind of sound and tone is coming from that band? Live is hard. They sound really good live. They sound really good live. Very tight, very clean, very intricate. There was a little effect on his vocals to add that slap, to add that reverb, to add that echo. There is effect on there, but it's not affecting his control. And his control live is real good. It's real. There's no fading in or out of his vocals. You know, a lot of times metal vocalists, especially live, will do what I call ramping and dropping. They'll ramp up into the meat of the song. They're not really singing the first parts of the lyric, and then towards the end they're running out of breath and they kind of drop off at the end. I really like his ability to maintain a thickness through his vocals while still hearing what he's saying, and he's not struggling in the danger zone. When you're singing metal and rock, the louder, I guess, or the more modulation you're trying to push through, the more danger you can find in this throat area. A lot of times singers turn to the scream, and that's not good. It's not healthy. There's a lot of 80s hair bands that are now, doing acoustic sessions because they can't do that anymore because they were screaming, they weren't singing. He is singing, and I really like that. And the band is creating this classic tone too, isn't it? It's really creating, even though the song was released in 2018, there's a really good blend of history and modernity within this song. So I'm hearing the modernity with the drums and the keys, but the bass and the guitars are really laying down this really rich foundation of heritage, is what we would call it. There's a really good historic foundation to the underlying tone of the song. But then the brighter sounds come in with that modernity, and it takes you through this really cool journey while that rich foundation of, when you're introducing people to new music and songs and bands they've never heard before, like really sat down and listened to. And this is coming from sitting in an office and being given, submissions by bands and labels and stuff. Hey, play this, play that. What you're looking for a lot of times in new music when you're being introduced is some thread of familiarity. You want some thread, even if you don't understand it or can place where it's coming from, you still want this little thread of familiarity in the tone that's coming from the song, and they have it in spades. They really do. It is a rich classic tone in this underlying aspect of the song, but then the keys and the vocals come in and it takes you on this really good modern journey. So I liked it. It was a good track, great performance, good crowd control, good vocal control. So if any other tunes you want me to check out from Powerwolf, hit me up down below with the suggestion. Thank you to Eric Morales for the suggestion. He hit me up, sent me a link. I clicked the link, and there we go, and that's how I do things here on the Wild Side. I do a little bit of cursory research just to see when the album came out and the band and stuff like that, just surface stuff. So give me more information down below. It helps me learn, it helps me understand, and it helps guide me on this journey of new music that I've been experiencing, thanks to all of you. Thank you to Aspen Dental, Connect 200, Music 2C, and Gothic Jewelry. They are those that make the Wild Side possible and keep me from asking you for money. So thank you very much to my sponsors. Thank you, all of you, for playing along, playing the I Concur game, giving me all of my suggestions, helping me understand who is who, when, and all that other stuff. The I Concur game is fun. I'm seeing it pop up on social media, in the chat, on other reactors channels. I think it's hilarious. So thank you very much. Again, if you have a suggestion, hit me up with a DM on the linked social media or leave it in the comments below. Just look through. If yours has already been suggested, just leave a like and an I concur. It helps the channel grow. It shows me you're paying attention, and I love it. I think it's absolutely hilarious. So thank you to everybody for helping me out and helping me understand. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this has been The Wild Side.